Is that a new person? Oh, look at that finger! What have I done? What happened to my finger? Okay, yeah, no, that's cool. Let's talk about the game for a second here. Pentiment came out on the 15th of November, so it's been out for almost a month. Developed by Obsidian Entertainment and published by Xbox Game Studios. It is also on the Game Pass, if you have that and you want to try it. And I got the key from a friend who knows the developer. So it was like a, hey, could you ask your friend, could I get a key for this? Yes. So here we are. And what it is it historical medieval adventure? Choices matter. Apparently there's lots to read. So I activated a Microsoft text-to-speech thingy. It's going to sound hilarious. We're probably going to turn it off again. And yes, it has overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam right now. So we will see. Hi, Corey! This game is amazing if you have the patience and enjoy inquisitive tames where you like exploring a mystery. Tales? Well, let's see. I'm gonna start a new game. Easy read fonts. This game uses stylized fonts and writing effects that may be difficult for some reasons. Alright. Yeah, stylized. I mean, it looks nice, but I'm gonna go with the easy read fonts. Otherwise we're not gonna go anywhere. I'm still gonna go with the equals. But another nice accessibility feature. Very good. Oh, themes and tales. Alright, cool. Autosave. Got it. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to this one. I've got a rock. What am I doing with that rock? Whoops. I'm gonna delete everything. Am I supposed to do that? I'm not quite... Okay. We're gonna write our own tale, right? In principio erat verbum et blah blah blah. So we're gonna write our own story. Xbox Game Studios presents an Obsidian Entertainment production. Pentiment. Art director, Hannah Kennedy. Animation director, Kathy Nichols. We're gonna go through the credits in the beginning. It's like a movie, isn't it? Programming director, Brett Klooster. I'm hiding that, by the way, but that's fine. Audio by Kat Wensk. Music by Alchemy. Would you actually cross out stuff in a book like this? What happened to those fingers? This is Europe. Passing Bavaria, Holy Roman Empire, April 1518. Ooh, that 3D style. Ooh. An artist sleeps. An artist's mind.
Player says, and the abbot said to me, Andreas.
I have to turn it off. It's a map. That's a map, right? I know maps. I never write in your books. You like to keep them pure. I did write in a couple textbooks at uni, but that's it.
Option 1 of 3. I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. Options.
Okay. I mean, it's... Yes. It's funny. And it's great to have this option. But I can't sit here with a straight face while she does that. Maybe not. maybe not. Okay. Birds again. Birds. I think this is okay. Okay. So the Andreas, this is... Okay, I am Andreas, and the abbot is probably this person, maybe in the back. Okay, so Andreas, I need you to finish this commission by the end of April. Beatrice appeared up here on the... Is that a play? It looks a bit like a play because this tower is kind of like cut off here in the... Tweep, 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 tweep. The birds. We could also turn them off completely, but maybe make them more quiet. So when there's no text audio, the game uses very annoying to some people typing sounds. I actually do like the typing sounds so far. I don't like the birds. Like the birds... Hello, Frey, and good morning. Welcome in. You never get used to owning your textbooks. You never felt like you were even allowed to write it. Fair enough, fair enough. Isn't that much earlier than you were expecting? Yes. He had told me I thought that was capital, like a focus. I had until the Ides of May. Who's saying this? This one. Saint Grobian. Asshole. But he's not going to pay you anymore, is he? He has no appreciation for the cost of your sweat. The yield of labor should not be measured in coin, but in personal satisfaction and self-improvement. Socrates. Look at that. We know him. AIDS? Okay, the Aids of May. Sure. Personal satisfaction doesn't put much food on the table, though, does it? Had you replied to the abbot, Andreas? Well, I'm gonna say... Oh, I'm just telling them. The abbot is not here. I'm just telling them what happened. Do it for exposure. Hi, shoe event. Hello. I said I would do my best to get it done by April. It was done before the Ides of May. Or I shrugged and kept on working. All right, no. I said I would do my best to get it done by the end of April. With discipline and mindfulness, you will persevere. If you don't kill yourself striving to meet the abbot's unreasonable expectations... Well, she said, what's the point of burning your candle to the nut for the idiot abbot's sake? Despite the abbot's ire, you must endure. Soon you will have finished both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master await you. Yes, marriage to someone he has never met. Hardly ideal. Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Oh, Jesus. Then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty, at least? Why is this? Oh, okay. I was like, why is this red? But it's red because it was already highlighted. It did say dream at the start. That is true. We are in a dream. I totally forgot already. That's fine. You want to be a philosopher? Does that pay well? That's what the brother said in the letter. The small portrait they sent was lovely. Who knows? Okay. Oh, who knows? That's not why I'm doing it anyway. Because I want to know why we're doing it. It is growing late. The wheel of time stops for no man, Andreas. I fear you must leave us. Ah, true, Your Majesty. Will you visit us again soon? Well, I can't always dream of this place, Your Majesty. Of course. If you're not here tomorrow night, I pray you will be someplace as pleasant. Thank you, Mystery.
Anything else?
I'm good. I got chroma key food. Oh, it's not even chroma key. But it's pasta with pesto. Thank you. Grobium, please see Andreas safely home. Of course, Your Majesty. Until next time, Andreas. Until next time, Your Majesty. That was a dream. What are they doing? Oh, okay. Mystery Wares of G's plate. Although then I suppose, you know, you can have this one since, yeah, we've got to share. Pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas. I clicked out the game. I clicked sorry. I clicked in OBS to change scenes. My bad. My bad. Here we are. There's the game again. What happened?
It fell on the ground.
Mystery eating his food from the floor now. Yes. I love how everyone else is chilling and there's one guy being beat up. I know, right? Okay, so pay them no mind. I never do. Yow! At least I would, if they'd stop stepping on my feet. What way you going? They're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. The facial expressions are really good. I love the artwork. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot's shit, but since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you ragged, boy. Well, it'll be fine. I don't want to cause any trouble. I think he's that kind of person. Yeah. Person licking the boat. I didn't even see that. I thought they were just, you know, doing the leg thing. I saw this one with the tongue out though. But yeah, there's one licking the boat. Reza, is that you? Alright. There's no way to think about it. You need to stand up for yourself. Look. This is funny. Ah. Would you please stop? Wow. I give up. Take me home, Probian. As you wish, Andreas. Oh, he's really given up. That's so sad. Hi, Joe. Welcome in. I need to take a couple bites of food now. It was the ship of fools, wasn't it? We don't know why he was licking the ship. The bird? The ship? They were fools. They just, you know, do things. I don't know. Good morning, Ursula. Oh, you don't see her. I'm talking. No, wait. I'm gonna hide here. Go, Amanda. There's a child. Time to get up. Does he need a reason to lick? No, of course not. No. 1. The Baron. April 1518. Okay. A few more pages. Back to the Abbey. What's this? Prime. Hour 6. Another day. Another few pages for the Abbot. Hopefully a few for myself. Need to get across town and head up to the Abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. We are Andreas Mahler from Nuremberg. This is the map. Kiersau Abbey. So we're here with the scriptorium. This is where we have to go. Okay. Then there is Outer Tassing, where we live apparently. And Tassing. Sure. People. We know our brother, Piero of Verona. Is that really our brother? Artist of Kiersau Abbey. Known for his kindness and helpful nature, Brother Piero is also respected as a master painter, specializing in works of extraordinary color. A brother in the sense of a religious person, not actually, you know, family. Licking is how you predict the storms. Sure, be careful when you take out a boat, you know. Brother in church, yes, like in church. And we've got glossary. Nuremberg, free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire. Major trade center and city of arts, including printing. Right. What is this? The Picatrix. Key of Solomon. The Heptameron. Prior Ferenc. Ferenc keeps giving me all of these books to read. Is that a new person? Oh, look at that finger! What have I done? What happened to my finger? Okay. Yeah, no, that's cool. Cool. Alright, what's this here? I really should clean this up. Well, then go ahead and clean this up. Oh. The font. This is already the easy to read font. You saw that, right? So, this is the easier to read font. But yeah, I suppose if you're not used to it. Go to bed. I'm not tired yet. Perhaps after Compline. Compline is the monastic hour corresponding to 8 p.m. One of the little hours of prayer. The monks and nuns retire to their dormitories shortly afterward. Okay, so here then was the portrait of the guy, Ferenc. It would be good if you could just turn on clear text for everything. Yeah. I mean, it looks nice, but it's still not the easiest font to read. Especially when you have to read so much. Hello, D-Heartpies, welcome in. Hope you're well. We are in the Gatner house. And here's Ursula, and you see her now. Good. And sure. Okay, we don't need to go up. It's over here. Hello, who are you? Clara. Good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? Quite well, actually. Thank you. Although, considering the fools... I don't know, that fool stepped on me and then hit me, probably not. But, yeah, no, quite well. Quite well. Yeah. Oh, that is Ferenc. I didn't know you spell it like that. I see. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the Abbey, so I packed you some food. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from the Albans. Otto wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey. Who's Otto? This one. Remember his face? We need to go find him for dinner. Thanks, Mystery. Otto stop by? Yes, around dawn. I love the artwork. There's our food. Here you are, Andreas. That's too kind of you, Clara. Many thanks. Master Andreas, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, could we... Would it be too much trouble if you paid next month's rent today? And if we raise it by 2 caution? I hate to ask, but we're behind on our taxes to the Abbey. 2 months behind. Peter's losing his hair over it, even more than usual, I mean. Peter is that guy. He's probably owning this house that we're just crashing in. The game is about this person, Andreas, who is a scribe. A scribe is a good word for that. We are in medieval Germany right now, 1518, and it's a point-and-click, choices matter adventure. That's all I know so far. Do we have money, actually? Like, I suppose that's not out of the question. Yes, I think I can manage that. Although, I am thinking, I'm not sure how. Oh no. No, I can make it work somehow. We'll do it. We need to help her. She's been nice. She's given me food. We've been fooled. It was a tactic to get us to pay our rent all along. No, I think we need to pay her. Think Disco Elysium, but 15th century Germany. Kind of. Although it's 1518, so it's the 1600s. Anyway, sure. We're so grateful, truly, Andreas. I apologize again for asking. It's just awful to be stuck in such a position. Our taxes get harder to pay every year. Peter works hard, but it just never seems like it's enough. St. Luke, bless you for helping us out. No, I didn't click on St. Luke. Speaking of St. Luke, how's your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it? Saint Luke is a Christian evangelist and patron saint of artists and physicians, often represented by a winged bull. Why can I not see the winged bull here? Cling your thoughts gives inner monologue, and usually the best to select first. Keep in mind the characters will be waiting while you debate yourself. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Good to know. Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the Divine Office that Prior Ferenc allows me to work on my masterpiece. Okay, so this is Ferenc. In the Divine Office, the prayer times observed by all Christian monastic orders. Monks and nuns pray together 7 times a day, and once at night, as dictated by the rule of Saint Benedict. That's an awful lot of praying. A reasonable restriction, but slow going. The city council doesn't require to become a master. I'm making mostly to show clients, and for my own sake. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg, where I will marry and open a workshop of my own. From Nuremberg to university and now traveling the world as an artist. What a life you have ahead of you, Master Andreas. Yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after some wandering. It must be rather frightening starting all over again. It is. But I know now that this is what I want to do. Yeah, this will be remembered. Not many people get to decide that. Certainly not anyone in Tassing. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen you sketching such beautiful things in your little book. Your masterpiece must be wonderful. It's getting there. Hard work will get you all the way. That's what my father used to say. God rest his soul. Now, I have to get back to my own work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas, and we'll see you after Vespers for supper. Vespers, monastic hour at dusk. One of the major prayer hours, it is followed by supper. Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. What's that? It feels like everybody wants to invite me for supper. Okay, so remember this guy now for free food as well. Hi, Odo. Hello, hello. I suppose this does feel like an early reading stream, right? The actual reading stream is going to happen after Christmas, though, but that works too. Of course. Please say hello to the Druckers for us. Of course. Until later, Clara. Here's Eva still, though. Okay, it's nice to see you, but we don't actually have a conversation. That's fine. We could go to the farm, but is there anything else here on the right? No. Okay, we'll leave then. We're outside on the farm. Peter! Why does the chicken sound like a sheep? I know there's sheep here in the back, but like... That's funny. Andreas. Okay, that's it. Chicken! Il Peter. Wait, this is Peter and this is Il Peter? God bless you. Ah. Andreas. Ah, oh, yes. Andreas. This weather's been god-awful. This town's gone to shit since my days. I don't think the townsfolk can do much about the weather. Yeah. Well, of course they wouldn't know how to do anything now. No one follows the old ways anymore. The old abbot didn't bother us much about our customs. He didn't mind if we left a little offering to Perchta to keep the skies clear, the weather fair. Perchta, a pagan goddess of the Alps, associated with animals and spinning wool. She's still invoked by some Christians in Austria, Switzerland, Bavaria, and Swabia. Is that so? I don't know. You know what? That ad's in progress. Let me eat a bit until the ad's over. Swabia is in Germany. It's a part of Germany. Matthias knew that Christ was in our hearts, even if the White Lady's name was on our lips. What sort of old customs? The kind that scare away witches and keep spirits from calling storm clouds over our farms. The saints weren't the first to watch over Tassing. My father knew that. Old Rannig Kemper knew that. Rannig Kemper, the late husband of Ottilia. Looks like a chicken. No, it's just coincidence. The bastard abbot may not like it, but some of us keep the traditions alive. Like the old widow, Ottilia. Yes, she always hangs the door frame with lavender to keep the spirits out. Even if it doesn't help with spirits, it does smell nice. I suppose. I just know it will help with ghosts and witches and whatnot. I should go. Alright. God bless you. Well then. So apparently the old people here are not happy about the church. The rocket cat? Did you see a rocket cat? Oh, in the book. Are we going this way? Yes. So I don't know why that's a thing, but I know Coppelius, an Austrian streamer, who's a medievist. I don't know what that is in English, but he's specializing in medieval history, and he's writing his PhD right now. And he has that as an alert, the rocket cat. So maybe that is kind of a thing in medieval books that people just drew. I don't know where that's coming from, but I know it from his streams. Big York. Yep, there it is. There it is. Coppelius the Gatze. Do you know the story behind this, Centroclin? Because I don't. I just thought it was a funny thing that he had, but apparently that's a medieval thing. Morning, Andreas. Morning, Big York. How's it going? You working today? Just taking a rest for a bit. Dad's still in the field. Hit a big rock with a plough, and it took me Lord knows how long to pull it out. You're off to the Abbey. Every day but Sunday. Right, thank God for Sundays. Smells like a storm's coming, no? Oh, it just smells like fresh alpine air to me. You've been travelling too much. Where was it you spent your Wanderjahre before you came to Tassing? Wanderjahre. The wandering years, during which a journeyman, artist, or craftsman travels far and wide to improve their skills. Oh yeah, there's the rocket cat again. Wait, here you go. Here's the rocket cat. I'm not sure how that, you know... I don't know. In those days, the clergy was far removed from some of the townfolk. Superstition, local pagan cultural events were happening. Culture's hard to uproot. No, of course, of course. Not really. There's some of these in old manuscripts. Yeah, so he must have gotten it from there, because you read lots of those manuscripts, but... It's really funny, because I didn't know where it was coming from. I thought that was just his thing. Good to know. We get to pick our background that will affect our choices going forward. Basel. Andreas knows some Italian and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Basel and nearby Bern, Zurich, and Freiburg. Flanders. Andreas knows some Dutch and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. Oh, Italy. Andreas knows Italian, a little Greek, can reference cultural touchstones from Florence, Venice, and Milan. Google, fanciful illustrations. From circa 1530, manual on artillery and siege warfare seem to show jetpacks strapped to the back of cats and doves, with the German text helpfully advising military commanders to use them to set fire to castles or city which can't get that advice. So they used cats for that. Like we would use robots now. Wow. Wow. Okay, I would like him to know some Dutch. Because that'd be fun, right? Because clearly we already speak German. So Dutch and French it is. Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. Ghent? Actually, I don't know. All the great art cities of Flanders. What's that? North and west, down by the sea. There's your problem. The sea air has confused your sense of smell. Spend enough time in these mountains and you'll be able to smell a storm coming. How long will that take? 10, 15 years? Don't think I have that long, Big York. What do you spend all that time in Flanders doing anyway? Other than art, I mean. Another background, hedonists. Andreas seeks out pleasure wherever he goes. He's extremely social and quite experienced in all of the enjoyable vices of the world. Craftsman. Andreas lives to work and dedicates all of his time to his art. Bookworm. Andreas spends all of his non-working free time finding and reading as many books as he possibly can. Rapscallion. Andreas has a penchant for getting involved in petty schemes, pranks, minor crimes, and fistfights. Or businessman. Andreas devotes much of his time to self-promotion, optimizing business expenses, making investments, and balancing his books. We're philosophers, are we? So we need to be hedonists. Hedonist. You're all just saying hedonist. That is so against my nature. We're gonna be hedonists because chat picks it. We could do that. So that I can live vicariously through video games, right? Sure. Flemish women are beautiful, and the beer is wonderful. What do you think I spent my time doing? Sounds like fun. But you better not let Father Thomas hear about that. I clicked... Okay, anyway. I misclicked. Why not? Priests tell us to emulate the lives of the saints. I revere Saint Augustine, who said, Lord, make me chaste, but not yet. Saint Augustine of Hippo was an early Christian philosopher, theologian, and bishop of Hippo Regius. He is recognized as a doctor of the church and is most known for his works, The City of God, and his autobiographic confessions, as well as his development of the doctrine of original sin. I like Bookworm. Bookworm is good. Bookworm is good. If you say so, Andreas. I still think you're gonna get into trouble with Father Thomas. Who's this person here? I'm the Saint of Hippo Unicornus, right? Yes. York! Anyway, I have to get going. York! Let's go! You don't see this, but Peter is screaming from off screen, telling his son to come and work. Augustine? See, the thing is, this plays in Germany, Dr. Glum, and then it's actually Augustina. Although I suppose they added the E for English, but... Or maybe because Latin. Augustina? Anyway. That's already acting like I'm taking too much. Taking too long, even though I did all the work to get that rock out. See you later, Andreas. Until later. Alright, you're back working, and then we go to the town commons. Let's go. Here we are at the town. Let's look at the furnace. English Wikipedia says... Augustine. Okay. You got confirmation you can do it tomorrow. What a mess. I'm glad. I'm very glad, FG. It is a mess. But I'm glad it's okay and you can still do it tomorrow. 3 times. Yep. The industry. It's good, right? It's last minute and then they change it. Oh. So yeah, this smithy here, Endris Schmidt's smithy, is so much smaller than the one he uses at the Abbey. Hello, Andreas. Hello. Okay, sheep are blocking the way. Okay, the ducks in the background. This is back to the farm. No, we're gonna continue... Who are you? I think they are... This guy is not happy. And this one's kind of... Alright, well... Okay, what's this about? Martin. What? Here we go. There's a... stuff happening. Martin, please, can you give me a hand here? What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on them. It looks a lot like standing there and doing nothing. Martin, for Christ's sake, help your cousin. Ah, morning, Andreas. Excuse us. One of the fence rails fell and the sheep started hopping it. Oh, are we gonna help? Do you think we're gonna help them, chat? Saying it the German way sounds authentic for the time period and geolocation. I'm trying. Hello, Rings. Good morning. Happy time zone. I know, it would be the female version, so I'm not sure why there is an E at the end, but... is there something I can do to help? You say 3. Martin, idiot. You're going to... Okay. Should I offer to... We're gonna think about this now. We're gonna think about this. Should I offer to help? Perhaps helping others also helps us. It allows us to feel useful and take satisfaction in our work. This is the good cop. And the bad cop says that idiot Martin should be helping them. Yell at him. Give him a good scare. We're gonna do that. Wait, that's presumptuous. I'm not close to the family. That's so sad. I'm still gonna do it. It'd be funny, right? Martin, idiot. You going to help them? Mind your own business, asshole. Okay, that will be... I just made an enemy. Martin, that's enough. And Andreas, leave the discipline to my mother. Oh, look, there's something going on up at the Steinhauer's place. Whoops. Well, I tried. I thought that'd be funny, but it was funny. Who's that on the horse? Looks rich. I don't know, Martin, but Lucky is giving him an earful. Christ, I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter and Clara's wedding when Johann pulled his pants down. Okay, that's Peter. That's Clara, who gave us a free food. And that's Johann, who's apparently weird. Yeah, now we have an enemy. It's good. Good, right? We're starting the game off right. Knocked two of my man's teeth out. You don't want to feel the strength behind a stone mason's anger. You think he's a noble? He looks really rich. God damn it, Martin, stay out of trouble for once. What, Aunt Hetty? Behave yourself. Don't we have enough to deal with right now? Andreas, if you wouldn't mind moving your skinny little body up the road, we need to get these sheep under control. Of course. See you later. Don't work too hard, Martin. Ah! Why is there an X here? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Oh. What do you reckon? It could be the end of conversation, and here it keeps going. X marks the treasure. Might just be an end marker, yeah. Hello, Icosada, Winter, hello. Okay, so we're gonna try sarcasm. Don't work too hard, Martin. Okay. I'm not sure if that was sarcasm or not, but I intended it to be sarcasm. So what if we... What? What indeed? Hey, Andreas. Hello, Andreas. I want to first go over here, and then we're going to go to the rich guy. Church and Druckers. Okay, now we go over there. X for kisses, of course. He did take it literally. Yeah, I think so too. He's an idiot. Didn't catch the sarcasm. That's... Oh, I can't even do anything here. Alright, we're just going to continue onwards then to the church. Off we go. Here's the Drucker house. And Klaus. Oh, that's great. Morning, Andreas. How's it going? I think this is lovely. Drucker is printer. So this guy uses apparently a movable typeface. Perfect. Morning, Klaus. Another day at the Abbey. Another few hours to work on my masterpiece. Good to hear. You still coming by for supper tonight? Marie and Bert would love to see you. Marie. Bert, the son, apparently. You really need to see these new woodcuts I have for an Italian edition of Till Eulenspiegel. The titular character of a popular 15th century book. Till is a prankster, continually exposing the vices and hypocrisy of others. He's also quite skilled at tricking people into smelling, touching, or eating his excrement. Oh yeah, we all know him. Other people still have to write their speech bubbles by hand. He's so sophisticated. I know, right? I didn't realize Father Thomas let you print books in Italian. Come on, Andreas. He's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from... adventure stories of questionable moral repute? He doesn't mind those so much, actually. No? As long as they don't get too carnal. Oh. The face! I was like... Carnal? Oh, no way. Perfect. This is Pentiment rings, yes. This is Pentiment. Carry that in the game, depending on his education and background, has different sound and animation for his speech, which is so cool. You went to school with him? With Till or Klaus? So supper tonight after Vespers? Of course. Thank you. Great. I'll tell Marie in bed you're coming. See you then. See you later. Okay, so we're gonna go there later. This is locked right now. Who's this? Oh, Thomas. God bless, Master Marlowe. I hope your week is going well. Thank you, Father. It's going quite well. I'm just on my way up to the hill to get to work. Good, good. Andreas, I don't recall seeing you at Sunday morning Mass. You understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you? I do. Oh, I could think about this. I'm gonna think about this. I just stayed up too late on Saturday. I don't want to get into an argument with him about this. Alright, and now the dream people are here again, whispering in my ear. What shall we do? Hi Tutu, welcome in. Hello. The guy trying to get people to eat his excrement. Yeah, till Eulenspiegel. Welcome back, Wim. Hello. Will going to church on Sunday be such a burden? If not for his sake, consider it for your own. A man has many, many duties. Father Thomas should appreciate how hard you work to help the Abbey. This asshole can't make you go to Mass. To hell with him. I'm gonna go with the wise opt. Almost everyone in town works hard, though. Oh, so that's not gonna work. I do. But I've been working on sketches late at night, and... Andreas, this is about more than your success in life. In this life. There is Zano... Oh my, what a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor. Master Marlowe, this is Lorenz, Baron of Rotvogel, a great lord from the countryside near Worms. Worms is a prosperous imperial free city in the western part of the empire, located on the Rhine River. Worms has been the site of many imperial diets. What does that mean? A location has been the site of diets? What is that? How does that... Hi, Cansley. Happy Sunday. Hello, hello. How strange. Good to see you, Father Thomas. It is nice to be remembered fondly. I only wish all of your neighbors were as welcoming. Well, yes. A diet is a meeting of rulers. Ah, thank you, Maru. Official meeting of the Royal Imperial Council. Thank you very much. I did not know that. What brings you back to our little town? My wife and I were returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck, and it was terribly dull. Venice, one of the most powerful republics on the Italian peninsula, sitting on the northeast coast of the Adriatic Sea, Venice is a major center for commerce and art in southern Europe. Innsbruck is the capital of Austrian county of Tyrol, and major stop on the imperial road connecting Italy and Bavaria. It is the closest major city to Kiersau Abbey and Tassing. Notably, it was also the site of witch trials in 1485. We are in the Holy Roman Empire, yes. We're in Tassing right now, which I believe is somewhere in Germany. And we are originally from Nuremberg. You know the place. Me too. I do both places. I mean, there's a certain charm common to these alpine cities, but the place was crawling with nobles for the emperor's diet. Here we go, diet. An imperial diet is an assembly of the 3 colleges of the imperial estates of the Holy Roman Empire, the prince-electors, the princes and dukes, and representatives of those of the imperial cities. They meet to deliberate on matters of importance to the empire. Now we know. Now we know. Hello, Ai. It's going well, thank you. How are you? The Japanese parliament calls themselves the National Diet. Well, that's cool. I've never heard about it in that context. For me, diet always had to do with food restrictions or, you know, special food that you eat? Interesting. All right. Are we going to court first? I'm not sure what we're doing. We are a scribe. We're painting a book, I suppose. Yeah. Playing a lot of Paradox Grand Strategy games. Suppose you to weird times. I bet. You wonder at what point in the game Kiri will realize that she has been to the modern version of this village. Tassing? Is that still called Tassing? Or does it have a different name now? Because I'm 100% sure that I've never been to Tassing before. The Emperor? Was he there? Did you see him? Oh, briefly. But he was sitting for a portrait at the time. Quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him or the painter. Who was the artist, my lord? I'm sure you know him. An older man from Nuremberg with enough of a reputation to paint the Emperor. Sorry, my lord. I'm not sure who you mean. You've not heard of Albrecht Dürer? Pity. I thought he was known across the empire. I do. He's famous for the rabbit picture, which I've actually seen because I think that's in Vienna, or at least it was for a time. There's a city called Tutzing. Haven't been there either. Tage Reichstag for Imperial Diet. Oh yeah, I know that. Albrecht Dürer is a renowned painter and printmaker from Nuremberg. He is revered in Venice as well as across the Holy Roman Empire. Since 1512, he has enjoyed the patronage of Emperor Maximilian I. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, and I decided to ride ahead and make a visit to Kiersau. I heard Father Matthias died shortly after my last visit, of course. Oh, I didn't click this. Great loss for the Abbey, and for us all. Indeed. By good fortune, I recently came across a copy of the Historia Tassiae he was reading during my last visit. It's an account of an early history of Tassing. Kiersau's previous abbot, Father Matthias, had a copy. Baron Rotvogel brought another to the Abbey as a gift. The Latin in the book is actually Lorem Ipsum. Oh, the Latin around? Like when we zoom out? Latin around there? I didn't actually notice. Father Matthias was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. Corroborate? What now? This is Lorem Ipsum? This here? All of this here? Father Matthias, abbot of Kiersau before Father Gernot, widely respected by the monks and nuns, as well as the people of Tassing, known for his kindness and his love of books. Corroborate, make stronger, confirm. To prove? Okay. It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of scandal. Ah, yes. But I must be off. There will be time enough to discuss Tassing's past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey, though, through Father Gernot. I have come to check on his progress. Oh, that's probably what we have to do, right? This is Gernot. Oh, my lord. You have to come to see your manuscript. You should speak with young Master Mahler here. It is an honor to meet you, my lord. Andreas is a journeyman artist from Nuremberg. For the next few months, he's also helping in the Abbey's scriptorium. Scriptorium is a room for writing, illustrating, and illuminating manuscripts. Though typically associated with monasteries, they have disappeared from almost all abbeys by the 16th century. A Nuremberg artist working in the Abbey scriptorium in 1518. Oh, we should talk, Andreas. I must know the story. Well, of course, my lord. It would be an honor. Wonderful. It's so rare to find someone in the countryside who knows anything about art. Thank you for the introduction, Father Thomas. Come to sup at the Abbey tonight. I'm inviting you to the Abbot's table. No! This is the third dinner invitation that we get for tonight, and we already confirmed with the other one. Oh no. Did the Abbot invite me? Oh, don't worry about it, Father. Just show up after Vespers. What is he going to do? Refuse us? Excellent. We'll see you then. Niklaus, I'm dismounting. Run ahead of us and take the horses to the Abbey's guest house. I'd like to take my time talking with Master Marlowe. I'll meet you there. At once, my lord. Oh no, we've got another dinner invitation. What am I gonna do? So then, a journeyman from Nuremberg. Theory. Okay, this game with a Planet of the Apes ending. We went Innsbruck all along. Possibly. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old to not yet be a master. Are you unmarried? No, I'm not married, but in truth, I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers. I was in university for a number of years at Erfurt. Erfurt is one of the most populous cities in the Empire and is located near its heart. It has been home to a respected university since 1379 and is a center for humanist thought. Erfurt, wonderful. Same university as Martin Luther. Have you heard his works? Tremendous mind. Martin Luther, priest and professor of theology at the University of Wittenberg. Controversial for his opinions on the church's sale of indulgences to forgive sin, which were recently published and distributed throughout the empire. Forgive sin, wow. Hello, Brynja. Happy Sunday. I hope you're well. He says things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might get me into trouble, but he's a brave, brilliant man. Wait, you may have met him, did you? You must tell me. Ah, no. He was a few years ahead of me. Still, his ideas do seem fascinating. I agree, wholeheartedly. I simply must meet him if I get the chance. I wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they have even read his list of 95 theses against the church. A list of propositions against the church's practices of selling indulgences for the remission of sin. It was written in 1517 by Martin Luther. Father Matthias was not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gernot does not disappoint in that regard. But enough about Luther for now. Tell me about your university studies. Forgive me, Baron, but did you attend university? You seem very well educated. You had a good night, and that's why you only just now. Well, that's good. I'm glad you had a fun weekend so far. Ha, no. My family is merely wealthy enough to have provided me with all the books and tutors a child could dream of. I love all knowledge, from Aristotle and Cicero to Ficino and Erasmus, and everyone in between, and yet to come. Aristotle is a Greek philosopher and student of Plato, renowned as a polymath. He wrote on a wide variety of subjects. His work is extensively cited by current scholars, and even more work is attributed to him than he could ever have written. Erasmus of Rotterdam, a Dutch priest and philosopher who is preeminent among northern humanists. He's known for his works on Latin and Greek, as well as his call for reform within the church. Ficino. Marsilio Ficino was a 15th century Italian priest and humanist who was one of the leading figures in the Italian Renaissance. He's well known for his translations of the works of Plato into Latin. And Cicero is a statesman scholar, lawyer and renowned orator of the late Roman Republic. He is revered both for his contributions to Latin literature and his skill at rhetoric. Google Map says Tusling, 70 kilometers east of Munich. Alright, I mean, it could be that. Hi, Flip and Flask and Smith. This is Pentiment, yes. Yes, it is. I may have misjudged the Baron. It seems he's well read as any university student. In truth, I'm simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? No, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working towards a doctorate, but didn't finish. Oh, that's a shame. Well, what was your area of study? Ooh. Theology. Andreas has a strong understanding of Catholic theology, biblical knowledge, canon law, heresies, and similar subjects. Imperial law. Andreas knows the basics of the fractured systems of law that govern the various states of the Holy Roman Empire. Or medicine. Andreas is familiar with the basics of human biology, medicine, and illness. Let's go with law. Hi, Witter. It's good to see you. Welcome in. I know, it's really cool that the game goes out in the book and then explains you more things. We'll go for law. You build your... It's a choices matter game, and you build your character while you play. Law. I suppose I thought I could practice in Nuremberg. I never had much interest in the subject, honestly. A bit dull for my taste. Besides, the Empire is such a mess of jurisdictions. Bavarian law, Rhenish law, Franconian law. Nonsense. I'd rather use my money to pay someone who'd studied this nonsense than learn it myself. Well, pay me then. You! If I had any faith, I would have prayed you'd never show your face again here. Curse you, Lorenz Rotvogel. Hertestogs tearing you to pieces would be too kind a fate. These rustic communities display a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think? What was that about? Who knows? By the time I finish guessing, the old crone will probably be dead. Okay. Well, what of your early time in university? Every student must study the trivium and quadrivium, yes? They represent the lower and upper divisions of a classic liberal arts university education. Grammar, logic, rhetoric form of trivium. Arithmetic, geometry, music, astronomy form the quadrivium. Of course. Of course, of course. Yeah, theology. Well, I went with the law because, you know, why not? It's fine. Did you have a favorite subject? Alright, Latinist, logician, orator, occultist, heavens and earth. Andreas has a soul-endangering amount of theoretical and practical knowledge of alchemy, astrology, theurgy, necromancy, and various magical rites and ceremonies. Strong command of Latin grammar and vocabulary. He can also easily recall Scientiae Antiquae, quoted words of the wisdom from the Roman Republic and Empire. I think we gotta go with Latinist, since we want to be a master scribe. I was focused on Latin. It's useful in so many ways, but especially for understanding manuscripts. Wonderful. A beautiful language used in the greatest empire of the ancient world. Tell me, was your favorite sentientia? Sententia. Here we go. The commonly understood moral maxims, typically originating from ancient Rome or Greece. They may be employed as a sort of quasi-logical, rhetorical shorthand among educated audiences. Everyone enjoys the smell of their own farts. Remember to tell the tale of another's kindness many times, but whatever kind deed you do for others, keep quiet. I don't like this one. That doesn't do well with my achievement. Living that lifestyle. So I suppose everyone enjoys their own farts. Yes. But using Erasmus is cheating. A little, but Erasmus was paraphrasing Aristotle. There, if you don't mind dipping your Latin cup into a Greek well. And your other studies? Was there anything else you excelled at? Oh, we can have a second subject. We can still go for the occult. Yeah, hedonistic occult lore, so let's go. I used my access to the university's library to pursue more esoteric interests. Oh, esoteric? How? Mystical texts, books on alchemy, invoking spirits, divination. Purely academic, of course. Of course. I started with Ficino's Corpus Hermeticum, and my interest only deepened from there. A compilation of 17 religious and philosophical treatises. Encompassing the soteriology of Hermes Trismegistus, or thrice great Hermes. The centuries-old texts reflect Egyptian, Greek, Jewish traditions and ideas and were translated into Latin in the late 15th century by Marsilio Finicio and Ludovico Lazzarelli. Hi, Firebird, hello. Quite interesting, Andreas. I'll make some time to speak with you more on this topic during my stay. I look forward to it, my lord. Ah, there's the Abbey. I have good memories of this place and of Father Matthias. It was sad to hear of his passing. How did you come to know him? Did you come to know of Kirsau at all? My family have been patrons of Kirsau for, I don't know how many generations. Some years ago, I heard that Kirsau still had a wonderful library and artisans. Professional artists have taken over most manuscript production, so I was shocked to find an active scriptorium here. Well, there's not much left of it these days. 2 old men, a young scribe, and me. Oh well, perhaps it is nostalgia that brings me back here. I commissioned a manuscript through Father Gannard a year ago. I thought I would stop by and check on the progress. Wait, are you the artist working on it? It's a prayer book with 20 illustrations. I know the work, but no. I do know the artist well. The Venerable Brother Piero. This guy. Soteriology is the knowledge of religious salvation. Alright. Okay, thank you. It's rare that you manage to watch a stream on Sunday. Time zones and all that. That is true, but I'm streaming a bit longer today, so it's, it's good to have you. How venerable. He still has his wits and his skills, if that's what concerns you. Brother Piero has an incredible talent with colour. Then I very much look forward to seeing it. Dum-dum-dum, we go to the Abbey. And hopefully we'll save, because I need to switch games now. Miklaus, tend to the horses and the baggage. I'm heading up to the Abbey. Yes, my lord. Well, let's not keep the abbot waiting any longer. Yeah, what was that? They were looking at us, and then as soon as we looked over there, like, oh, what? No, we're not here. Can we switch off Quill Shake? Yes, we can switch off Quill Shake. No, it's not Monday yet. Nuns. Quite unusual for Benedictine house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. Found in the 6th century, the Benedictines are a Christian monastic order that observes vows of obedience, poverty, chastity, and stability under the rule of Saint Benedict of Nursia. Sure. The church closed most of them centuries ago. But then, Kirsau is a place out of time in more ways than one. Do you know Mother Cecilia? She seemed to recognize you. We are acquainted, yes. Let's leave it at that. Ah, you must be Father Gannett. I'm Lawrence, Baron of... Yes, the Baron of Wartvogel. So wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet on your last visit. Ah, if you say so. I'm not good with remembering faces. Please forgive me, my lord, but I wasn't expecting you for another few days. Yes, I know, but I rode ahead. I just couldn't wait to see my manuscript. I'm sure it's no trouble. Yes. I mean, no. It's no trouble. Do you want to see it now? Oh, in a moment. I could do with a bit of refreshment, though. Might grab something from the kitchen. Oh, he's not happy about this. Yes, certainly, my lord. I will meet you there. Andreas, I don't know what you were doing with the Baron, but I need you in the scriptorium now. This is a bad time to ask for an advance on my payment for the Book of Hours. A type of illuminated manuscript that contains an abbreviated form of the prayers for the divine office, in addition to other religious texts. Most are relatively plain, but wealthy patrons often commission lavish examples with elaborate illustrations. Well, I guess that was yes. Should ask again was in a better mood. Maybe we could just convince Brother Matthew to pay me early. Oh, wait, I click on this. Okay, we did save now, though. Save now, though, which is good. Because I have to switch games now, but chat, this was Pentiment. I think it's really cool. I love the art style. I like how it works, what you've got to do, what you find out, how you can make your character along the way, really. Really fun. Available on Steam. Check it out. It's cool. It is. We are in a book. Yes, we are still in a book. Your brain is expanding. I'm also learning a lot. It's really cool. The story is amazing. I haven't played much, unfortunately. Just a bit over an hour, but I've got to end this now. Pentiment. Check it out. Seems really nice. I like it. 46 seconds ago was the last save. Sounds good enough. It is a lot of reading. Yes, sadly, it's not voice acted. And yes, I can feel that. But also good.